What's up guys, welcome back to Fancy Goldfish Fanatics. Today we're going to be filling up the monster fish tank and adding fish. So make sure you stay tuned to find out more. Hey Fanatics family, welcome back. As always, check out those links in the description and make sure you follow us on Instagram. Today we're going to be filling up the monster tank and adding fish. Now this video is going to be shot over the period of about 3 days. I'm not going to be adding fish the same day I add the water. I'm going to let the water get up to temperature and make sure it's all ready for them. So right now, you saw in the last video, I scaped the tank. So I'm going to be filling it up now, put the camera on time lapse. And then after that, I'm going to go and get the fish and set up the filtration system. Now, I'm probably only going to be filling the tank up to here, just below the first bulkhead, because the filter isn't attached and the water would all run out the back of the tank if I did. So now I'm going to fill that up now, and then, yeah, we're going to go and get the fish, but that will actually be in a couple of days, but you will see it on this video. So, catch you in a bit.
One eternity later.
So as you saw, the tank is now full up and it's actually full to the brim. I've also added the outlet and inlet pipes onto the tank as well, because I wanted to fill it up right to the top to make sure there were no leaks in the bulkheads. And luckily we didn't have any leaks, touch wood, so that's really good. Also, you may have noticed I've added 2 heaters just to get the water nice and warm. I want to get it up to about 27 degrees for the arowana and the stingray. It's probably horrific lighting for you guys to see at the moment and to see now, because I haven't actually got the light hooked up yet because I need to get the power supply. I've also got a wave maker which is pushing the water around the tank just so it can heat up to temperature. And then I've also added just a bag of carbon just to take anything out the water. It will remove a bit of the tannins. It will also remove anything in the tap water and just any chemicals, etc. like that, just as a precaution really, after what happened to the goldfish, as unfortunately you guys already know. Little update on the goldfish as well, just whilst I got them on topic. The other goldfish are doing really well and they all survived, which is amazing news. I'm going to update you guys in future videos on those, but we're just still taking a small break from them. But don't worry, they will be back on the channel and I won't leave you guys waiting too long. So now it is about 11 o'clock at night. I'm filming this. The tank's full. It's about 23 degrees. You can also notice I've got the polycarbonate covers on. These look horrible and they won't be on the tank. I just had them lying around just to help save a bit of energy and get the tank up to temperature. So in the morning, around 9-10 o'clock, I'm going to go and collect the arowana and stingray. We're going to introduce them to the tank and I'm super excited. I've been waiting so long for this and I cannot wait. So I'm going to get that on film and then we'll wrap up the video. So I'll catch you in a bit. So I've just got the fish in the bag that are floating in the tank. I've also just added an extra heater just to bump the temperature up a little bit because it's sitting at around 25.5 degrees, so you want it to get a little bit higher. I've also connected the canister filter at the end of the sofa, so the pipe work is running and you can see all these messy wires. I'm going to sort those out in a bit. I just wanted to update you guys that the fish are floating. And then I'll show you the release shot as we introduce them to the tank. I'm going to let them float for around 20 minutes because they were in slightly warmer water, and I'm also going to add a bit of water to the bag because they haven't been in the bags very long, only about 20 minutes so far, half an hour, so there won't be too much ammonia. So I'm going to add a bit of this tank water into the bags and then I will release the fish, and then finally we can get the light connected and I can show you some full tank shots and do some B-roll, stuff like that. I'm super excited. I can't wait to get the light on the tank and see the fish in there. So in about 20 minutes, I'm going to release the fish. I will show you then, and then we'll get those final shots of the tank. So that's it, the tank is full and the fish are in. They are doing really, really well, and I am so pleased with how it's all turned out. Now, you may be noticing a couple of things. Firstly, the water is quite cloudy, and this is just because of the sand. It didn't really need washing, but it has made the water a little bit cloudy, but I'll just use a bit of filter fleece to get rid of this and probably a few water changes. Also, you may notice the archerfish aren't in the tank, and you may be thinking, where have they gone? Well, I actually had the archerfish for around 2 weeks, and they were getting on well with the ray and the arowana, but unfortunately they weren't eating as readily as they should have been, and they were a little bit scared and a little bit spooked by the arowana. Now, they would take food occasionally, but they were just a little bit intimidated, and to be honest, I think this would just get worse as the arowana gets bigger and just scares them more as well. So I did what was best for the fish and actually returned them to the shop so they could go into a tank where they were the main dominant fish and they could grow further and eat readily as they should have. Now, I really wanted to keep them because they would have looked awesome in this tank as top dwellers, but I needed to do what was best for the fish, and they weren't going to thrive in this environment with the arowana, so I chose to just return them and give them a better life, really. So that's it for this video. I'm super happy that the tank is doing well, the ray's doing well, and the arowana's doing well. I've got the filter set up, that's over in the far corner there. I'm running the pipes all the way across the room behind the sofa to the filter, so it's super easy for maintenance. I've also got the pond set up outside as well. I'm not sure if or when we're gonna have another tank inside and maybe another pond outside. I'm not too sure on that yet, but I've just got the pond set up ready. I'm thinking of doing a series where we start a cycle from nothing. So I'm going to set that pond up with some filters from nothing. So do a fishless cycle potentially, or show you how I would start a fish system from scratch. And then maybe we'll get the ranchies back from my friend. Maybe we'll start another type of goldfish system. I'm not too sure yet, but that will all be revealed. And I hope I can bring you some more goldfish videos because that is what the channel is focused on. I'm super happy with the new house. It's absolutely perfect and it's given me loads of ideas for future plans, future tanks and future systems. Thank you all for watching. Remember to keep those water changes up and happy fish keeping.